Hello, my name is Luisa Meneses. I live in the city of Barranquilla, in the Caribbean, in Colombia. I always loved music all my life. What I like the best is to play the bass. Since my husband works in musical production, I had the opportunity to work as a session musician a few times and also recording vocals. So when I had the opportunity, I became interested in how musical production today offers so many possibilities, and that's why I decided to take this class. And now I'm going to go to this week's assignment, which is how to record vocals. I hope you like it. If you work in a professional studio, you won't have any soundproofing challenges. However, if you are recording at home, you have to make sure that the area where you are doing the recording is soundproofed correctly. So first you have to pay attention for any environmental noises such as a fan, air conditioning, or maybe heating, or the computer fan. So you have to take care of those noises before you start recording. And also, in order to soundproof, you can use quilts or the curtains or any kind of fabric, because fabric absorbs the sound, absorbs the noise. So, for example, you can, if you're recording someone, you can put a fabric like a towel or a quilt behind the microphone, so that when the person starts singing or talking, the waves will go, the sound will go to the microphone, and then once it passed the microphone, it'll be absorbed by the fabric. So that'll be the first step. Second, to connect your microphone, you need to have an XLR cable. But before actually connecting the XLR cable into the microphone, you need to turn off the phantom power on your interface. Also, turn down to 0 the gain knob on the interface, and turn down your speakers too. And that is to avoid any damage to the equipment or any pops. So after you do that, you can connect the male part of the XLR cable into the microphone and the female part of the XLR cable into your interface. After you do that, we can say that you had properly connected the microphone. The next two steps, the microphone placement and setting the level, will go kind of together. If it's going to be a soft recording, then the person may want to be very close to the microphone. If it's going to be soft, pretty much like whispering, she can be close to the microphone. But if the person is going to be more intense, more powerful, it won't be a good idea to be so close. So the person can get further away from the microphone. What you need is only the voice. You won't need to have any lips, any noise from the lips, or any breathing, or any fluids from their mouth, just the voice. So that's how you will determine the placement, depending on the kind of recording. And then once you have determined the microphone placement, you can start setting the level. And let's say, for example, you are working with a person whose recording is going to be very intense. You will ask that person to be very loud, and then you will make sure that even when it's the loudest, she won't get to any distortion, because once a distortion is recorded, it's almost impossible to remove it. And last, you need to have a good pair of headphones, because if you're recording someone, that person wants to hear themselves, or to listen to the metronome, or to listen to the song they are recording, to listen to the melody, and also to avoid any feedback. So now we have covered what is important to make a good vocal recording. And remember, preparation is the key. To have your studio ready, remember to properly connect your microphone to avoid any damage. Remember to set the level and set the microphone placement correctly, and also use a good pair of headphones. If you follow those steps, you will successfully make very good vocal recordings. I hope you liked it again, and we'll see you next week.